Hey, Raul,
Yo.
what's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle?
What?
A tire.
Oh, God. Why? I saw it. I saw it coming. I guess I said what? I'm like, fuck, dude.
Oh, there's so many ways to go with it.
It really is. It's like a double, triple, quadruple entendre.
Oh,
God
well
damn
done.
it. Good job, guy. Good
I'm
job.
going to brush my shoulder off on that one.
Okay, Jay.
Hey guys, it's me. What's the difference between jam and peanut butter? I can't peanut butter my foot in your ass.
All right, and welcome to another episode of Pops On, episode 24.
Yeah, man. Kobe.
Uh,
What the fuck you mean? Ugh.
well, I mean, what are you going to do? Go to a hotel and abuse one of the room service? He did it.
on.
He did it.
Well, he was acquitted or whatever the fuck.
He wasn't acquitted. They just dropped the charges.
Or whatever the fuck. They
He
paid her
He
off.
paid that little white girl off.
Oh, God.
And bought his fiance the fattest diamond ring you've ever seen.
$4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that $4 million said? I'm sorry. So sorry. He's saying the same song little kids sing when they piss on the floor. And his dumbass wife took him back.
Sure did. That's love. That's what the fuck that is.
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry I had sex with all them white women, but I got a consent form thanks to Dave Chappelle.
God damn it. Starting off with some goddamn rape shit.
Yeah, guys. How you doing? I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jay Alvarez. Across from me from always.
I'm Raul, sick as shit.
Hey.
Right now.
Yeah, Raul's going to be sounding like a Brooklyn Godfather today.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. And as always on the production table, we got Marcel from Ghost Academy. Man, it has been it's fucking cold.
Yo, I'm fucking freezing.
It's cold. It is.
Oh
We are
my
in
God.
Florida. They had snow in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Hispanics all over the state of Florida are flipping out.
Hey.
There are rafts that turned around or going back to Cuba.
Goddamn right.
Yeah,
Shit. I scraped ice off my car this morning.
yeah. See, I was lucky enough that I had the day off. I didn't have to be up that early.
I was off. I was like, because I called out because I'm sick, but fucking, I got to take the kids to school and shit. And of course, today my daughter has a trip, so she has to be there earlier than usual. So I was out there warming up the car, and the fucking ice wasn't coming off. No, it wasn't a good morning.
Now, I have a leather jacket that I keep for this one day every 3 years in Florida.
True.
That I'm like, oh, the temperature dropped below 60? Yay!
Yep. That's crazy. Nah, man, it's pretty fucking cold. You know what I hate? I really hate when people say, but you're from New York. You're not supposed to be cold. Bitch, it's cold, okay? It's cold there. It's cold here. I don't like it. That's why I moved here.
Yeah, people are like, aren't you used to the cold? No, motherfucker. You know what we did when it got cold in New York? We put on jackets and shit.
Exactly.
Like, when cold is cold.
I moved here and I refuse to wear jackets in Florida. And that's why I'm sick now.
No, what pisses me off is when people look at me and they're like, but you lived in New York for a while. How are you still cold? I'm like, well, I didn't stop getting cold in New York. I just stopped calling 70 degrees cold.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're like, oh, but you're used to the cold. No. I just don't stop wearing shorts when it hits 70.
Yeah.
Like, when it starts getting to 65, then we start talking, maybe a light hoodie.
Yeah.
When you're waking up and it's 36 degrees and there's ice on the car, that's a fucking jacket. That's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold. I don't care where you're from.
It's this morning.
You know what people in Norway wear? Fucking parkas. You know why? Because it's always cold.
Always.
They're not used to it. They just know how to dress for it.
God damn it.
Besides that, though, I mean, that's only the last couple of days. How's your week been, bro?
Oh, not too bad, man. What was it? What we did this week? Kids, we're good. Christmas shopping. Shit's still coming in. Things I can't open.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm so pissed about that. You don't know. Oh, we got you a watch. They show me everything that they bought. Like, I know my entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't open it. Fuck all y'all. And so I found out my son has this. He has a show coming up, like a Christmas thing.
Okay.
It was next week. So I was like, my wife was like, oh yeah, he has a show coming up. I was like, all right, I'll go to the thing. All right, fuck it. And then he starts, like singing a little stuff here and there. And I was like, oh shit, I might be a little excited about this. That's crazy. We're gonna talk about that later on. We got a little topic coming up. But other than that, it's been real smooth. Little sick because of the boy.
Yeah.
We talked about him being sick. Then you got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sick. It's just Marcel that we waiting on now.
Yeah. No, we're gonna come back next week. Marcel's gonna be dead.
Yeah, pretty much. How was yours though?
Week was cool, man. Same thing. A lot of Christmas shopping for wrapping up. We have started doing this thing in my family because there's so many of us. We've all stopped buying gifts for each other as far as the siblings go, like my brothers, parents, and stuff. The rule is you will buy presents for all the kids. Like my son, nieces, and nephews. And then as far as the siblings go, we have a Secret Santa going up. So we just got our Secret Santas today. And it's bad that in our own family we're pulling an office Secret Santa party because it's just so damn many of us.
Yeah.
So that was a cool thing. I finally know who I'm shopping for. My family, my girlfriend, my daughter. We found out that we all like different types of Christmas music. We were in the car yesterday. We were driving around looking at Christmas lights through a neighborhood. And we started putting on, let's play Christmas music. All three of us listen to different fucking Christmas music. The girl likes listening to like rocking around the Christmas tree, Jingle Bell Rock, you better not pout, you better not cry, all that shit. My girl likes the old school Christmas classics, Nat King Cole type shit. I like classical Christmas. So any church tabernacle choir, I'm in it. Any like symphony stuff, like piano music, I'm all in it. And so we rode around in the car in silence until we agreed. We were just like one person listen to one song, one person listen to the other song, next person picks the other one, and then we found the old school Miami classic, Mi Burrito Sabanero.
Oh, I love that one.
Mi Burrito.
I love that shit.
Yeah, so I'll
play that shit as soon as I leave here.
Yeah, so my girl and I are both from Miami, so of course that song's been played, and little girl in the back, she's like, "This song's stupid." We're like, "Yep." She's like, "Is this a little baby singing?" Well, probably doesn't matter. And then we played the Power 96 DJ Laz remix. For those of you who aren't familiar with that, go ahead and just YouTube it. Yeah. It will change your life. So that's Christmas in Miami. Yeah, no, besides that, it's been a pretty cool week. Just all of that, man. Yeah. Outside of that, it's been a pretty slow week as far as entertainment news is concerned, though.
Just a tad. A tad.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some things, there's been some rumblings, little things, but nothing really big. The biggest news, Star Wars: The Last Jedi had their premiere. Yesterday. Yeah. So the embargo or the embargo will lift by the time this episode airs. But the embargo doesn't lift until Tuesday. It's Monday now. But the social media reactions are out on Twitter, and how they sounding? You excited for this?
I'm excited for it. So I just wanted to get a feel of it. I didn't want to go too far into it because I want to avoid spoilers. And they're not spoiling anything, but it's been overall positive. All of them. They're saying it's something you have to experience. It's something you have to sit and watch and get. The best one I saw was it's gonna break you apart and put you back together again. And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is gonna happen? Yeah, I'm excited about it. The trailers have made us excited. Little featurettes has made us excited. The mystery. We don't know what's gonna happen. And a lot of the reactions like whatever you thought was gonna happen, no.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one common thread I've seen is that everybody is saying this. you're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry some more, and then you're gonna question everything.
Yeah.
And which makes me really excited for this because it's already the longest Star Wars movie that we have. I think it's clocking in just over 2 hours or something.
With that,
yeah, I'm fine with that if the story's good, and everybody's saying that this is. A lot of people are saying it's better than Empire, which a lot of people said about Rogue One too. I liked Rogue One a lot. Yeah, it wasn't better than Empire. It's up there though. It's definitely my top 3 favorite Star Wars movies. I'm really excited for this. Everybody's raving about it. Everyone's saying the story is sick. Did you see that last TV spot that came out?
Which one?
The one that ends with Rey pulling something towards us? Huh?
With pulling Kylo Ren. Yeah. I seen that. That shit got me excited. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's gonna happen? But again, they are the best at misdirection.
Yeah, For all we know, they should re-CGI that screen.
Yeah.
And that's from the Force Awakens.
Yeah, we don't even know. So that got me excited, but I'm also like, cautiously, I'm taking it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Because we don't know anything. Whatever they've shown us is what they wanted to show us. None of that is what we're thinking is gonna happen.
No, I'm pretty sure all the clips that we've seen in these trailers, I'm pretty sure from episode 9. Like we haven't seen shit from episode 8. Like this is from episode 9 or outtakes from episode 7.
True.
Like that's all we've seen so far.
And you know what? That's good. That's smart. I mean, they already know they got us, right?
Yeah.
Give us bits and pieces, and then that's it. When did the trailer come out? What, October-ish?
Yeah. The first trailer didn't come out that long ago.
Yeah, so it's they know what they have. They know what they're gonna do. Because as soon as because me and you were bitching about it, there's no Star Wars trailer. There's no trailer. I'm not even excited. As soon as that shit dropped, you bought your tickets the same day.
I was like, this is it. This is all I want to see. I don't want to see anything else. Yeah, this is amazing.
So I'm cool. What do you think about what's gonna happen with the box office?
Oh man, box office. This movie's gonna demolish.
Do you think it's gonna do more than Force Awakens? Because that was 250 million opening weekend.
I don't think it's gonna do more than Force Awakens, only because Force Awakens was the first Star Wars movie to come out in a long time, and I don't think it's gonna have the same draw as the Force Awakens did, because that was like the rebirth of the Star Wars universe. Yeah. I do think it's gonna do way more than Justice League did.
Oh man, let's not.
I'm thinking, what's the biggest opening weekend this year so far?
This year?
Yeah, I want to say it's probably about.
I don't think it passed 2.
Nah, but I'm gonna put out and say it's probably gonna be the biggest opening weekend.
Oh yeah, by far. It's
of the year.
Yeah, like I think it was Guardians probably.
Was it Guardians?
Yeah, I think it was Guardians.
The biggest.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be on par with that. I think it's gonna be close, if not more.
Yeah. I think it'll hit 200. I don't know how far past 200 mil.
Yeah. No, but 200 for sure. Definitely. Especially with all the buzz it's getting lately. And they marketed it right. Because like you said, we were wondering where the hell are all the trailers. Now everybody knows this movie's coming. And porgs. They have porgs now.
So I haven't really bought much for my youngest daughter. I'm feeling like when she sees this movie, that's what she's gonna want. So I'm just waiting for that.
I already had to buy. We already have 2 porgs in the house.
Oh, nice.
I think we have 2. I had, as soon as that trailer dropped, the next day I was at Target buying one for my girlfriend. Yeah, like because all she texted me was and she was joking about it. She said, "If you really loved me, you'd buy me a porg." And I came home with a porg that day, and she was like, "You didn't have to." I said, "Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
You know what you did.
I know how to read between those lines." Maybe when you listen to this, I love you. I know you were kidding. But So I'm pretty sure they already made a couple $1 million just off porg merchandise so far.
Yeah, man.
I think the box office, this box office is going to do at least, I'm going to say 205 million.
205?
At least.
I'm going to say 210.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 210. And I don't, like I said, I don't think it's going to do more than the Force Awakens, but if it does, they got it. They could do no wrong. They could do no wrong.
And the thing is, it's opening this weekend. Next weekend's Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't see it drop. I don't see it. It's not going to drop.
The only competition, kind of, is Jumanji, because I want to see that shit.
Yeah, but nobody's going to see Jumanji over Star Wars.
They're going to see it because it's sold out.
Yeah, they're going to see it because they can't get into Star Wars or because they already saw it.
You know what? They're going to make, Jumanji's going to make money off of the people that's buying that ticket to sneak into Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. You're going to walk in like, Jumanji made $40 million first day. All the theaters are empty.
Yeah. I've seen that shit happen.
Meanwhile, people getting kicked out of Star Wars left and right.
Man, I don't know. And it's crazy too, because when The Force Awakens came out, me and my daughter went to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I think I saw you two coming out when I was on the way in.
Yeah. Okay, yep, that one. So that was our first time seeing it. We went 3 more times to the theater after that. We went with the rest of we went with my house, and then we went again with my in-laws and all of that. So if it's as good, I'm definitely gonna be in there a couple times.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm gonna see this movie a handful of times. Which is cool because, you know, like you mentioned taking your daughter out. Yeah. So it's cool that we're getting to introduce our kids to this stuff now. Because, I mean, Star Wars has been around since before me, motherfucker. Yeah. I remember that crack earlier. No, people are like, why are you so mean to Raul? No, because before we started recording, Raul was like, you were around for the original Star Wars. No, I was not. I'm not that goddamn old.
He bought the first ticket.
No.
he saw when Han shot first. He's the only one amongst us that knows that Han shot first for real.
Yeah, no, that's not you, dick. That's not what happened. No, I got introduced to Star Wars just like everyone else because it was already out when I was a baby. How did you get introduced to Star Wars, man? What was your introduction to it like?
My daughter, she likes Rebels. She loves Rebels. She was trying to get me into Rebels for a while, and I was like, dude, I'm not watching this shit. Because I was comparing it to the Clone War thing that was on Cartoon Network. Rebels is different.
Yeah.
Different. I was like, holy shit. Because it takes place between episode 3 and episode 4. And before Rogue One, for that matter, because that's out now. So I started watching it and I was like, wow, this is... Because I watched a bit of the new prequels that came out early 2000s or what have you. And I liked Revenge of the Sith. That was my favorite one of that one. Like, okay, cool. So September of 2015, her and I got sick. Like I am now, like we all are now, because they're actually at urgent care. So me and her stayed home. Me and my youngest daughter stayed home, and I was like, all right, let's just watch this Star Wars shit because you keep talking about it. So we started with episode 1, and I'm glad we did it that way, because if we would have did 4, 5, and 6 and then went back, we would have been pissed, like everybody else was for that matter. So we started with episode 1. And watch all
and it got
6
progressively
movies.
better.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It only got better. So that's the proper order to watch this. If you've never seen it, start with episode 1 and just stick with the story. So we got all through it and we were like, oh my God, this is amazing. And 2 months later, episode 7 was coming out. So we were great. We were golden. We were about to go jump into this whole thing. And ever since then, that's been our thing. I said, we made a promise, no matter how old you get, no matter where you at, being that we're going to get a Star Wars movie every year for the rest of our lives, you have to be here. So last year we did Rogue One together. This year's episode 8, just me and her. We go with everybody else after this. Just me and nobody. Like my son wants to go, and I'm like, no, this is just me. This is our thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And next year June we're going to be back in there for Han Solo. We'll talk about that another time. We'll be back in there for Han Solo. So that's how we got into it. That with me, that's me and her thing. Me and my eldest daughter is Harry Potter and that franchise. Me and my son is the Lego movies.
All right.
You know what I mean? So that's our stuff. We got our tickets. We're ready to go. I gotta go get our shirts. I was supposed to do that this weekend, but I got sick, so we gotta wait.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Now, I like the fact that you brought up, you watched it in chronological order from episode 1. See, I get why people do that because it does get better. Like, it starts off with the crappy ones and it gets better. Revenge of the Sith is pretty good. And you get episodes 4, 5, and 6. The only reason I don't like doing that is because you lose the whole, no, I'm your father. You lose that surprise when you watch it in that order because the rest of us watched Empire and it was like, I'm your father. We're like, oh, shit. Like that's a big bomb that gets dropped. But when you watch it from episode 1 forward, you already knew that. Like that, there's no surprise there.
But at this point, though, who doesn't know that? That's like
the most famous line. You would be surprised.
Real? Yeah. That's the most famous line of all time. Luke, I am your father. Fucking spoiler.
Yeah. Like, no. You'd be surprised at how many people don't know that coming into it. Like people that have never watched. Mind you, people know that if they know Star Wars. But anybody who's never watched, like I know people who still like in the 30s, 40s have never watched Star Wars. So when you say, Darth Vader's Luke's father, like I don't know who either one of those people are.
True. Yeah.
So that's the only reason I don't. I like the fact that they get better because you're right. The prequels are horrible compared to the original ones.
Yeah, compared to the originals.
But and so it's easier to watch those because you can sit through them a lot easier if they get better. But I think like the biggest thing is watching that I'm your father reaction.
True.
And when you lose that, I feel like you lose a big part of the movie.
I get it. I mean, it's right now because me and my daughter are watching all of them, so we're just starting with episode 4.
Yeah.
Actually, we started with Rogue One and then episode 4 because I like how it's so crazy how Rogue One just goes right
into it. Yeah.
That's bugged the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like they closed that plot hole.
Yeah, they did.
That makes perfect sense. And so anytime we watch episode 4, we have to watch Rogue One first.
Yeah.
That's a whole movie. People are like, when is Rogue One 2 coming out? Nigga, it's called episode 4.
Yeah.
that is it.
When do we get the sequel to Rogue One? We did. In the 70s.
Mm-hmm. When Jay bought his ticket. So
I hate you. So you got introduced to it pretty recently then.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I grew up not with Star Wars. I didn't get introduced to Star Wars first. I first got introduced to Spaceballs.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah, me too. Actually, yeah.
I watched Spaceballs when I was a kid. My dad loved all those old Mel Brooks movies, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Spaceballs. So I watched Spaceballs when I was a kid all the time. It was between Wizard of Oz, Ghostbusters, Spaceballs. Like,
Nice.
that was my childhood. That was my 80s. And then Howard the Duck, because why not?
Of course, always gotta get a Howard the Duck reference.
So I remember watching Spaceballs, and I didn't realize that it was making fun of other stuff. I just thought it was a funny movie. And then I saw Star Wars, New Hope for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is Spaceballs. And my dad was like, no, Spaceballs made fun of this movie.
Yeah.
I was like,
I didn't
oh,
know
is
that
that why
either.
Darth Vader doesn't have the tie like Dark Helmet? And so he, when I understood that, and then I started watching Star Wars, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Yoda, who the fuck is Yoda? What's that little green thing? Why does he look like a Muppet? Is he on Sesame Street?
Super weird. Like I like he in the prequels. Yeah, they played him up a little bit, but I like the fact that they let him fight and do his jumping flippy shit. Yeah. That was dope. I like that. I remember being in junior high when that shit came out. I think it was episode 2, and I was like, damn, Yoda's about to fuck shit up.
Yeah, it was episode 2. I remember I took my youngest brother, who now me and him are the biggest Star Wars fans in the family. The amount of Star Wars themed presents that get exchanged between him and I during Christmas is appalling, a little scary. But I remember I was 18, so he was 8 at the time, and I took him. I was dating this girl in high school, and we were gonna go see episode 2, and I took my brother with me. He had never seen a Star Wars movie before. And he lost his shit. He was like, this movie's kind of boring. And then all of a sudden, Yoda does all his backflip shit, starting fighting Count Dooku. And then at the end of the fight, he picks up his crutch and walks away again. Mm-hmm. And my little 8-year-old brother died laughing. Like that was and he's been hooked ever since. So now I remember he had we got mad at him. His wife now, when they were dating, she worked at Kohl's, and they had a Star Wars Monopoly set. And him and I were just walking through Kohl's. We were going to drop our food, and we saw it on the shelf, and he was like, excuse me, ma'am, because she was working at the layaway center. Excuse me, ma'am, why isn't this in our home yet? Why don't we own this yet?
Oh, my gosh.
So that's
dope.
That's the relationship that me and my brother have with Star Wars. So, and you mentioned you and your daughter got into it.
Yeah.
Together. See, I'm trying to get my son into it. It ain't working.
Oh, damn.
He watches Star Wars with me because he knows I like it. And I'm like, do you like it? He's like,
My son likes it. He of course, I mean, he's 5. I'm not telling him that I'm not taking him. I'm just not taking him.
Yeah.
But he loves it. Like, he plays the game. Like I told you last week, he fucking kills me in Battlefront Star Wars. His favorite character is Kylo Ren.
Oh, yeah?
Which is freaking weird to me. But that's his character. He loves Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren, and he got the lightsaber and everything. That is his guy. So I definitely got to take him after the fact. But he's into this. He's into the neutral. And I like the fact that this is going to be how he grows up with it. He'll get back into it. Because when he walked into the house today with me and my daughter's wife, we both sitting on the couch with fucking tissue in our nose. Just sitting there, just geeking out. Like every time we watch this, like we're watching it for the first time. It's so, like we react like, oh shit, oh, did you? It's weird. So he walks in, Star Wars again. He's like, this is not even the one with Kylo Ren. So I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't appreciate. He likes Darth Vader too because he uses Darth Vader.
You know, because his son's Hispanic, he knows he's Hispanic, and Kylo Ren is played by Oscar Isaac, who's Guatemalan.
First of all, no, he's not.
Your son?
No, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't play Kylo Ren.
Oh shit, you said Kylo Ren. I'm sorry, I'm thinking Poe Dameron. Sorry, I'm trying to front up for my people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna get into you and your people later.
As a
matter of fact, we go with all this Star Wars shit. Let's get into this shit now, boy.
Okay, so people been bringing up I've been catching a lot of shit because I have never heard of Migos. Last episode came up, and I was like, we were talking about the Grammy nominees, and Migos came up for Best Rap
album.
Yeah, I had no idea who the fuck Migos was. Mm-hmm. I was like, I thought it was like a Mexican mariachi group. Like, they just took the A off Amigos. Okay, cool. No, apparently it's a hip hop group, and I've been catching shit on the Facebook pages, and people making fun of me because I've never heard of them. So, one, fuck all y'all. I ain't about that life. I don't feel like I need it. I don't need to try to be. So Raul and I started talking. Raul obviously grew up in New York City. I grew up in Miami. Both, I want to say powerhouses in the hip hop culture. You watch your face. You watch your face.
I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you have
because,
it.
Because look,
Powerhouses.
if it wasn't for MIA, if it wasn't for Miami rap groups, 2 Live Crew, if it wasn't for 2 Live Crew, we probably still wouldn't have parental advisory stickers on albums.
Exactly.
But no, it's because 2 Live Crew is what put hip hop in the mainframe. All right, that's what got white people listening to it because everybody wanted to see what Tipper Gore was complaining about.
Okay.
So you've got Miami as a hip hop institution. Fuck what y'all said.
Your words today.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Because we are lyrical. When there are hoes in this house, we get lyrical.
That's what the fuck I'm trying to figure out. Hoes in this house. Cap gonna get. What's it? Cap
D coming.
Cap D coming. What the fuck? What is happening?
We got the Uncle Al song. We got Me So Horny. Listen, Raul actually nailed it on the head. Miami hip hop is old school Miami hip hop, I should say, because I just found out this motherfucker, Lil Pump, Lil Pump,
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang,
God
Gucci
damn,
Gang.
I didn't realize. So I seen videos. I seen pictures of him. I said, why is this white kid got pink dreads? One, why does this white kid have dreads?
Oh yeah.
Two, why are his dreads colored that way? Why they dyed that way? And then you made me watch that video, and I made a very distinct observation. I'm like, he looks like my people.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he's Hispanic.
He dove
and I looked
into
him
it.
up. God damned if he ain't from Miami Gardens.
Yo hood.
Last name Garcia.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
I hate you so much right now. So that means lately Miami's contribution to hip hop is Pitbull, Lil Pump, and Stitches.
Yep.
Like, I'm not happy about this. Because I grew up back in the day when we had DJ Uncle Al, when we had 2 Live Crew, we had Trick Daddy Dollars.
Trick Daddy Dollars.
That's right. And you know, it was all booty music. That's what it was. And that's how we used to dance to it too. I remember when Miley Cyrus was twerking at the Video Awards.
Yeah,
and it was like, oh, she's twerking. I was like, motherfucker, that's just booty dance. We've been doing that since we were kids.
Yeah.
That's nothing new. But that's what we had growing up. You know, like it was all big bass and booty music. Atlanta and Miami had more in common with hip hop. Like, we used to listen to all the Atlanta artists, like Quad City DJs, Tag Team, and all those other. No J was big back then.
Oh my God.
So there was a lot of there was a lot of exchange between Atlanta and Miami. But y'all up in New York, man, y'all didn't like the dance. Y'all hip hop was a little more. We gonna go murk these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had no hope. That's why.
Because all right, so we know, like you said, you never listen to Migos. I don't listen to Lil Pump either. I literally just listened to that song the other day. I went to my daughter's basketball game in the whitest of schools, and they were playing Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. That's all I heard. I was like, I have to play this dumbass song for Jay. I really do. I just want to see how pissed off he gets. And I love the fact that he's from Miami.
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
We both thought he was a white dude.
I thought he was some white dude.
I'm the one who noticed. I'm like, he looks Hispanic.
Yeah, he's your people.
Oh, God.
But nah, man. So I asked him, like, what do you look for in your hip hop? So he's like, an OJ, 2 Live Crew, Uncle Al, all this booty shit. And I was like, that's not what, I mean, respect to you, that ain't my fucking hip hop. I'm not about to be there's no big and yo, if you see how Jay's face lights up when these songs come on, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because I remember
being a young man in 8th grade doing the hydraulics.
Oh my God. Don't admit that nowhere else.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with a man that can do hydraulics. You do not know thigh strength until you done hydraulics twice.
I skip squats, nigga. I don't do leg day. Nope, not me.
We have leg day in Miami. We just had 2 Live Crew. Oh we had house parties.
Yeah, that house music. That's what that shit's called, house music. I don't even consider that hip hop. That's house music to me. And that's cool for you and your people. I grew up in the era of, when Bad Boy was popping, when Wu-Tang was going on, Rockefeller, G-Unit, Dipset, Flip Mode Squad that we just alluded to, Def Squad with Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, and Redman, all those dudes. And it's crazy, like it's crazy the differences in the music. So like, growing up, my uncle bought me DMX's Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. I was maybe 10, 11 years old, blasting that shit in the room. That was hip hop to me. That was like, because he's speaking about his pain. Of course, he's talking about fucking bitches and killing people and those dog shit. I didn't get it at the time. The way I was really introduced, like when I really started listening to rap, was my mom bought me Jay-Z Volume 2 Hard Knock Life.
Okay.
That's that. I was like, oh my God, this shit is amazing. I didn't, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably an unpopular opinion. I didn't really care for the Hard Knock Life song. It was okay.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But that album made me go dive deeper into more. So I started listening to Bad Boy era with the Biggie, Mace, Craig Mack, that one song.
Flavor in your ear, you can say. See, that's a cool thing too. Like in Miami, so we had all the bass and booty music, but we also got. See, that's the thing. New York didn't get Miami hip hop. Like our music didn't make it that far up.
Ooh.
But New York hip hop, of course. Like so, I knew Mobb Deep growing up. I listened to Biggie growing up, of course. Flavor in your ear was my jam. KRS One. What was that? Step Into My World.
Yeah,
that was my jam. And then we had Busta Rhymes obviously was always down, but we had Leaders of the New School. Tribe Called Quest was always being played in Miami. We got a lot of West Coast hip hop too out of Miami because everything flowed south and east.
true.
So we had like Badass from back in the day. We had Corrupt and Dog Pound and Daz Dillinger. Oh, all that stuff was coming to Miami too, and that's what I liked because we had and then we had the New Orleans Cash Money. Not Cash Money, No Limit.
Oh, No Limit.
All the No Limit, like Mystical and everybody was coming out. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like being in Miami because we had all that. You know
that's
what I mean?
True too because in New York, we got the Mobb Deeps, we got the Noriega, Capone Noriega, we got the Flip Mode Squad, D Block, Rough Riders, all those old school, and Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim. Remember those wars were crazy. Mm-hmm. Queen Latifah and all of that. Naughty by Nature. I was a huge
man. What was it? I saw a Tretch on I think it was a Netflix. I think he's in a Netflix movie or something. And I saw a picture. I'm like, is that Tretch? And my girlfriend's looking at me like, who? Like from Naughty by Nature.
Yep. Big Pun Big Pun really in the 90s. Fat Joe didn't really come out like till after he passed, like 2000s.
Fat Joe.
He still no. Terror Squad still did some work.
Yeah.
They still did some work. But that made, like I was saying, for you, like I was like, what do you look for? What exactly do you look for in your hip hop? Because you're one of those that stopped listening to hip hop in like 2001. Shit.
Lyrics. I like lyrics. I know that's weird because I listen to booty music. And listen, we were not kind to women in the early 90s.
I mean, we weren't either, but like they had to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Which it was like, hoes in this house and get on the floor and shake that ass and what the fuck?
Shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got.
Yeah. You got way too happy just now.
Look, that takes me back. That takes me back, man. We used to.
So, all right, so.
Our parties used to get wild when we were kids. We was childrens. we was childrens. Back in like 5th grade, booty dancing the tag team. Like that's what.
Crazy.
I remember teachers used to lose their minds because there's a bunch of little like 8-9-year-olds grinding on each other in Alamani Plaza at Charles R. Hadley Elementary
my 5th
School.
Grade prom, we got in trouble. It was bugged out.
Yeah, so like y'all had Push It. That was it. Salt, pepper, Push It. That was like that
shit made it all over. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was like Disney music for us.
Wow.
We were like, go play the Uncle Al song. Like,
what are you doing, son?
Hot Push It. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I let my kids listen to that too.
Facts. Now growing up, again, like I didn't start listening to lyrics until Volume 2, but like beats was always a thing for me. Growing up, I always liked beats. I always listened to, if it was a good beat, I'm with it. So I was a Hammer fan. I liked certain things from Vanilla Ice. I'm not gonna lie. But then I started getting into, Q-Tip started, like when Q-Tip went solo, he did his thing, that album that came out. I know you didn't like that one, but it was all right for me. It was all right for me. We did the Vibrant thing. And
Vibrant thing? No, I liked a couple of tracks off of that album. I didn't like the whole thing, but I liked a few tracks.
Yeah, so, the Talib Kweli's, the Most Def started coming up, and this is the music that made you think.
Yeah. I liked rock. Anything that had Raucous on it. Yeah. When Raucous was around, they even had that show on MTV. Where it was not sketch comedy for the most part, but it was all freestyles. That's where you had Wordsworth started coming out. Most Def used to cameo on it a lot. Talib Kweli would cameo on it a lot. Damn, I'll never remember the name of that show now. But it was really cool because it was like a half hour of freestyle battles.
Nice.
And I used to listen to that too. Like I started with beats, but then I started listening to lyrics when I got into Most Def. And then we had what was it? Black President? No, 2 Turntables and a Mic. I can't remember who did that song. Nah, there was a song too, but there was another song. Black Moon.
Black Moon?
Black
Black
Moon.
Star.
Huh?
Black Star?
No, it wasn't Black Star.
Okay.
I want to say it was Black Moon. That was a whole other track that really got me listening to, really paying attention to the lyrics that were coming out.
Yeah.
And that's when, I stopped listening to the booty music so much. And it started dying off there anyway. Even you didn't know Trick Daddy started off with booty music.
I did not.
Yeah,
I really didn't. That was
kept
super
becoming.
weird.
That kept becoming. Yeah, it's Uncle Luke, but it's mostly Trick Daddy on that song.
He's on that shit.
But then Trick Daddy had that www.thug.com. Yeah, and that's when he changed his whole sound up. Which is cool because that's more what Trick Daddy actually is. And then you had, and then I started getting more into like Slick Rick. I really got into Slick Rick, Biggie with the storytelling.
Yeah. Oh man.
And that's when I really started getting out and started listening to more. And I really did relate a lot more to New York rappers. But yeah, I mean, I still go back and listen to some old school booty music. Man, you've never seen a group of 30-year-olds in Miami wild out like they wild out when 2 Live Crew come on.
I would pay to see that. Women though, not you.
Yeah, all of us. All of us. Yo, let me tell you, DJ Laz still fucks everybody up in a house party.
I hear.
Huh?
I hear.
Yeah.
God damn. No, I my thing too, I like stories. I like the storyteller. My favorite storyteller, I don't know. I think it's tied between Nas and Slick Rick. I love listening to Slick Rick. He has stories for days on his albums.
Yeah, he does.
Nas's stories is crazy when he did the song As a Gun. The whole shit when he rewind. Like, I could listen to all Nas albums front to back. Like, it's crazy to me.
See, Nas was one of those guys, like, a lot of people, everybody loves Nas, but I was one of those people like, he's too New York for me. Yeah, I don't have anything to do with that. Because I don't understand it. He's talking about it being cold outside. I'm like, I don't understand what that means. I live in Miami. What was it, 75? I don't understand.
Tim's out here.
Yeah. No, I remember when I moved to New York, I was living with I had his roommate Bots. We used to hang out, we was cool, and Bots used to tag up everywhere. And so every now and then there'd be like some beef because he tagged over somebody else's piece, and there was always some shit. And I remember it was my first winter in New York. I was about to walk outside. Bots went out in front of me. Right before I'm about to walk out, I see him come back upstairs, and he's got this wild look in his eyes. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, yo, it's mad brick outside. I had never heard that phrase before.
Wow.
He said, "Is mad brick outside." I thought Brick was some other graffiti kid who he had tagged over, and he was outside and he was mad. That's what I thought. So I turned around.
Wow.
So I turned around and I'm like, "Hey, yo, who's Brick and why is he so mad?" And he comes back out of his room putting on his jacket. He's like, "What?" I was like, "Who is Brick and why is he so mad? Like, can I go to work? Like, do I have to wait for you to handle this before I leave the house, or can I walk out?" He's like, "What are you talking about, son?" I was like, you said it's mad brick outside. Well, who is Brick? Why is he mad? Like, what happened? He's like, yo, it's cold.
It's
outside.
very cold. I was
like, what do you mean it's cold? What was Brick? Was cold not short enough? You had to give a nickname. You had to give a code word for cold.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you guys say in Miami when it gets cold? I'm like, it don't get cold.
That's true. It's true. That's true. It's bugged out. It's crazy because I remember moving out here. Nobody. I was like, yo, it's mad hot outside. Like, what?
See, I know what mad meant. You know, like, yo, that's mad crazy. Yo, it's mad sick. But when he's like, it's mad brick. I'm like, oh, fuck is Brick? Why is he so pissed? Like, nah, it's very cold outside, son. I'm like, very cold. Man, motherfucker say it's mad cold outside. Like, why you gotta why you gotta give another word for brick?
It's brick.
What the fuck does brick mean?
It's brick outside. It's brick. It's fucking cold like you're fucking brick. There's no explanations, okay? You just fucking get it. You ever walk? When's the
I'm
first
over
time
here walking out expecting to see some wild out teenager with a spray can waiting to hit the first person out this walk.
What did you do when you heard the term dead ass?
Dead ass? I had actually, so the first time I heard the term dead ass, I remember this. I was watching an interview with the Fugees. They were being interviewed, and they asked Prozwell a question. Because why do you ask Proz anything? I don't know. Proz, great rapper, shouldn't be allowed to talk. Somebody asked him a question. He said, dead ass. And I was like, what the fuck did he just say? Dead ass? What does that mean? And I've taken up dead ass ever since I heard that word.
Yeah.
Dead ass, my dude. I'm
dead
like, okay.
Dead ass, man. Any questions? I remember saying to my son the first time, he was like, that's a bad word. I'm not going to repeat it. I don't know what to say. I'm just going to walk away.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. I said to him, I was like, dead. He was like, Daddy, are we going over here? I was like, dead ass, nigga. We going? He was like, what? I was like, all right, goddamn it.
See, dead ass is a big New York thing. You know what? You know how to tell somebody from Miami? Bro.
It's with the H though.
Yeah, BROH.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Or hey, bro. Everybody's bro. I remember my dad used to get so mad when we called him bro. Like, that was like the most disrespectful thing you could do in my house is call dad bro. And the thing is, it was always just, bro, what are you so mad about? I'm not your bro, I'm your father.
Oh my God. Oh man. But nah, like I said, that discussion had to get us back. I had to figure out what you look for in music. Cause like, again, I like my storytellers. Love it. Nas, J. Cole is doing that now.
Yes.
And you forget that he's from freaking North Carolina, South Carolina, or North Carolina.
He's from Fayetteville.
Yeah, Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm like, dude, he sounds like Nas. He's this generation's Nas.
Yeah,
and,
easily.
And now we got the newcomers, Joey Badass, the ASAP Mob, which is I don't want to. I'm not gonna compare them to Wu-Tang. I'm gonna compare them more to Dipset.
Okay,
Diplomats.
yeah, I think that's a fair comparison.
I'll compare them more to Dipset.
I mean, they're both from Harlem too, right?
Yeah. And then we got Dave East, who's also from Harlem. He's another one. Dave, you may not know him. I need to put you on the Dave East. He is dope.
Apparently, I need to get put on Amigos. I thought it was Migos until you said something last week. Until you said the name, I was like, "Who the hell is Migos?"
I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so there's some new hip hop out there, like Migos. Their album is great. Like, it's if you listen to, they got lyrics. If you listen to lyrics, if you listen to
they're not
lyrics,
like Lil Uzi Vert, because I can't deal with other dudes in dresses.
They're not. So their group is Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff. Quavo is the Beyonce group. He's about to go off and do his own solo shit soon. He's more melodic with it. Offset is a rapper. Like, that nigga can spit. He just dropped the tape with you're not gonna like 21 Savage. He's not bad.
I already know I don't like 21
He's
Savage.
not bad. He's not bad, but you're not gonna like him. But Offset can spit. Takeoff, he's the Michelle Williams of the group, I guess.
Who?
Exactly.
Okay.
And so,
isn't she a tennis player?
Oh God, no. So collectively,
oh, you mean the girl that was Miss Universe, right?
Oh no.
The black girl with the green eyes.
God damn it.
Yes.
No, none of those. They're a dope group collectively. So that album, if you're gonna listen to anything from them, listen to Culture. Culture is a good album. That's one album I can play straight through. Listen to it. If you say you like lyrics, listen to what they're saying.
All right.
Another one I've been championing, 2 Chainz. Listen to Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. Get past the name and listen to that album. There's only one song on that album I don't like, and it's because of Nicki Minaj that I don't like the song. I don't have anything against her. She just had a whack verse on it. Rick Ross from your hood. I know you guys don't like him in Miami. He had a great album.
He's the only Miami rapper that gets shot at in Miami.
Facts. Gucci Mane, after he came out of prison, his projects that he's put out, he's actually talking about something. He's not like doing dumb shit.
Well, yeah, he had to go to prison to learn, have something to talk about.
Bro, like people say he got cloned because he's a completely different person. It's weird. Like, I did not like Gucci Mane at all before he went to jail.
I should probably give him a listen because I didn't like him either.
He was terrible.
I was like,
man, he's like God in Atlanta. Crazy. But listen, I'm telling you, they can spit. There are some idiots like Lil Pump, like Lil Windex, like 6ix9ine. I can't get with it. I can tolerate.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. You said Lil Windex.
Yeah.
Is he a Greek rapper?
Listen, I think he's a parody.
Does he throw plates on the ground and yell Opa between every set? Like, why?
No.
Why Lil Windex?
I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. It's a little everything nowadays. They got this dude called TK who is like arrested for attempted murder or murder. I think he's on a murder charge, and he rapped about the murder charge. Like, he rapped about the murder standing in front of his wanted poster. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? My brother's like, oh, you gotta listen. He's mad real. Yeah, he's going to jail.
Yeah, he's a murderer.
He's a murderer. You don't glorify that. The fuck? Anyway, so that's, I get it. There are some new school rappers that I can't fuck with. But Davies, Joey Badass, dudes like them, they can spit. ASAP Ferg, part of ASAP Mob. His albums are great. He is the new school Busta Rhymes, in my opinion. Listen to his shit. Like, it's if you like lyrics, listen to that, because I see what you like.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to listen to some new shit.
Listen, we got a lot of storytelling rappers from Miami too. From Uncle Luke, telling a story about a time where he was aroused.
It's every song.
Yeah, and he told that story so eloquently, and me so horny. You got DJ Uncle Al, who was rapping about some hoes in his house and told that story again quite eloquently. Yeah, well, I ain't got.
You got
shit.
nothing, exactly.
Yeah. But listen, man, it's cool music to dance to at a house party. Like that's all.
I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, but for New York, at least for me in New York City, for when I wanted your quote unquote booty music, I listen to dancehall and soca, and you don't get no more booty music than that. At all.
Well, you know what it is too. A lot of these rappers out of Miami, like Trick Daddy, they're all Haitian.
Yeah.
So you got a lot. You got a lot of that dancehall influence. You got it's just a lot of drum beats and stuff that are coming out of it. You know, it's funny when when the best marching bands, like the high school marching bands, are all playing like Uncle Luke songs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
At the football games.
Yeah,
because it's all drum and bass.
It's crazy. It is crazy. But again, expand it, man. Take a listen. Some of these new dudes are good. I really think you would like Dave East. I really do.
I love right now. So what's happening right now is Marcel is on a website going through Miami rappers, and I'm looking at this list. I'm not proud of all of them.
Gunplay, you got Gunplay.
Gunplay is one of the hottest dudes out right now. I love everything Gunplay. Not everything, but there's not a lot that he puts out that I'm not behind.
Right? Yeah, you put me on. He's dope.
We got DJ Khaled.
Hey man,
Trina.
We got Trina. He's representing. You better put some respect on DJ Khaled's name. Come on now, he Miami for real.
I'm gonna do that reggaeton beat. Like, I'm like, I'm not really owning that. Like him, JT Money is another one that he had like one track. Nobody's really proud of him.
Denzel Curry's from Miami.
Who?
Denzel. If he's from Miami, you need to listen to him. He's pretty dope.
I don't know who Denzel Curry is.
Take a listen, dude. He can spit. He got lyrics. I didn't even know he was from Miami. You got that one.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah,
he's from Carroll City. Oh
that's
shit,
crazy. I did not know that.
So you got, hey guys, let us know what kind of hip hop did you all listen to where you grew up? Because I know Texas, you got Swisher House, you got the Houston area was huge back in the day with who was it?
Mike Jones.
Well,
Paul
even before
Wall,
Mike Jones, you had
Lil Flip.
Oh, I
know you talking about Scarface.
Damn, why couldn't I remember Scarface?
Scarface and the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah,
I remember them.
So that was a whole movement way back when too.
That was dope. And people misconstrue that all these rappers from the South don't rap about nothing. No, listen to Scarface.
Oh man, Scarface will put you on to
Listen to Scarface.
Yeah.
What? Listen to Scarface. Listen to T.I. from Atlanta. He hasn't had a good album, in my opinion. Haven't really had a good album since King. King was his best album in 06.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Ludacris, underrated, bro. He put out an album, I want to say last year or around when the Paul Walker, the last movie that Paul Walker was in for Fast and the Furious. He put out an album. Oh man, it was very underappreciated. He could spit. Ludacris is definitely
I think Ludacris. I think once he cut off his braids, people stopped caring.
That's bullshit. That's messed up. But no, again, you gotta get. I like listening. I take a little, even these new, because I have a little brother. He's 16. He has a lot of these new. He puts me on some of these new. I don't listen to Chief Keef. You can go fuck yourself. I hate Chief Keef. I'm not listening to Lil TK killing people. 6ix9ine. I'm not rolling with it. But Lil Uzi, he I'm not gonna say he spits.
That man has a bob haircut, wearing a dress. I'm done.
Whatever he doesn't listen. We like Prince. Okay.
Lil Uzi ain't Prince.
He's not Prince. But what I'm saying is Prince wore some questionable shit.
Yeah, but Prince.
You can't.
Also, I mean, Prince. Look, the man was Jehovah's Witness. All right. I mean, let's just. He was a black Jehovah's Witness from Minnesota. Let's just go ahead and forget. Let's just throw that conversation. Let's just throw that out there. Prince was fucked from the beginning. Right. He had to come out and stand for something. Right. Prince also played his own instruments. You want to relate somebody to Prince? It ain't gonna be Lil Uzi Vert. All right.
I'm talking about.
I would say Donald Glover has more in common with Prince.
We just watched some shit with Donald Glover. He's another one. He's not even hip hop. He's an artist, man. He's an artist. I respect everything he's done, from the TV shows to the movies to his albums.
Even stand up.
The stand up was funny. I can't wait for the Lion King. You know that fucking.
I can't wait for him to be king.
I see what you did there.
I'm proud of it too. Hi guys, man. I'm Dad, and these are my jokes.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, guys, let us know what you like. Let us know what you listen to. Give us a call, 321-405-2219. hit us up on the Facebook group and just shit all over Jay and his booty music.
Tell me what new rappers I should listen to. I mean, I listen to some new rappers now.
Yeah,
They're
some.
just there's not a lot that I'm excited for. Freddie Gibbs, I'm excited for every album of his that comes out.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, obviously.
I mean, but those are the norm, right? Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake.
Yeah. J Rock. I really like J Rock and a lot of stuff
dope.
he does.
Absol's my guy. Absol's
Wait, you said Drake? No, wait. You threw me you gave me an okey doke. You hit me with it. No, Drake,
Listen,
no.
Let me tell you something.
No.
Let me tell you something. Drake makes good music.
Let me tell you, Drake. Okay, so here people like to get me on Drake. People are like, oh, Drake is like LL Cool J. Here's the difference between Drake and LL Cool J. Yes, LL Cool J made a lot of music where he licked his lips and made women get all excited. LL Cool J also bodied Kool Moe Dee. LL Cool J, he embodied Cannabis. Cannabis won that battle. I don't care what you tell me. But he still put up a fight with Return of the Ripper.
Did Drake not body Meek Mill? Come on.
So here's the deal. Drake can spit. I will give it to him. Listen, the first time I heard Drake was on Dedication 3 mixtape.
Yep.
And he demolished that beat. 0 to 100.
Yeah.
That's a bad. I mean, Drake can spit. He just don't.
But I mean, I get why he doesn't.
No, I mean, if he would throw a little more of that instead of just trying to get women naked. I mean, look, man, I get it. You young. Yeah. You Canadian, so you ain't got a lot going for you. Wow. You're half Jewish, so you got a lot to make up for.
Shout out to our Canadian listeners.
All two of you. Drake, I know you're one of them.
Right?
No, so I mean, I wish he wasn't. If Drake was full white, he'd have been in Twilight.
Oh my God!
Like he's too emotional. Like at least LL was like, like if he was singing to the women, he was getting it to him. I feel like Drake's the bottom in a lot of his songs. Like Drake looks at a lot of women that he's dated, and he's the bottom. Like you can't tell me Drake and Rihanna that Rihanna's no.
Yeah.
If somebody's getting choked and spanked in the bedroom, it's Drake.
It's Drake. Rihanna's from Barbados.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was already in the way. He still got the wheelchair.
Oh my God. Fucking.
But yeah, hit us up. Let me know who I need to listen to. We already got some love from the Facebook group. Some people call it love. I call it getting a lot of shit talked to. Yeah. But let me know who else we need to put, because we got some stuff coming up in the works.
Yeah, 2018 is gonna be a good year.
Yeah, we got some stuff that may prove interesting and very entertaining, and for me very confusing. But we'll see how that works out in the long run. I really can't wait
for this shit. But until that, guys, take a listen to Pop Offs.
I'm Jay Alvarez.
This is Raul.
And these are Pop-Offs.
Disney is reportedly close to finalizing a deal to buy out 21st Century Fox, which has a lot of fans asking, do we still get a rated R Deadpool?
Ooh, I'ma fucking spell it out for you.
Quentin Tarantino is developing an R-rated Star Trek movie. Finally, fans will get to see Samuel L. Jackson playing Mr. Worf saying, "Klingon, motherfucker, do you speak it?"
WB and DC Films announced their upcoming film slate at the Comic-Con experience in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Then, thongs! So many thongs!
I'm Jay Alvarez.
This is Raul.
And these were Pop-Offs.
What's going on, Pop Song Nation? This is your boy Raul of Pop Song, and guess what? Your favorite dad's got a new number.
New phone. Who this?
Yeah, man. You guys can reach us at 321. Why is it ringing already?
This call will be recorded.
What
and monitored. I have a collect call from...
Hey, I got a dad joke for you guys.
What?
What does a snowman eat for breakfast?
an inmate at a San Bernardino County
Bro, who do we know in San
facility.
Bernardino jail? Oh, how did he get this number? Anyway, 321-405-2219. What the fuck is going on now? Hello?
Okay, yeah, listen, I'm ready to come pick up my 2 pies. I
Nice.
want everything on it.
Whoa.
No onions like last time. I
No,
ain't got
wait a
time for
minute.
that
Stop.
shit.
Who do you think you're calling right now, dude?
I'm looking for Sal's Pizza.
This is not Sal's, dude. This is Pop's on.
Pop's on?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Raul, it does sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get on that Twitter shit. Tell them to release the S already.
Will do, partner, will do.
All right, listen, take care.
Peace. Let me turn this damn phone off. Listen, 321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail, send us a text message. We definitely want to play these voicemails of your best dad jokes or your topics on the show at some point. 321-405-2219. That's Pops On. You guys have a great day.
And welcome back to Pops On. Hope you guys enjoyed the little break. So Raul,
Yeah, man.
it's holiday time.
Yes.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
School assemblies. For those that don't have children, I don't know how you found Pops On, but because we are a father's podcast, we are a dad's take on the entertainment industry. But we, so one thing that you have to deal with around the holiday time is always the little Christmas shows, Christmas pageants, Christmas recitals, whatever you want to call it. It's essentially a gathering of parents who are trying to get out of work early on a Friday, just so they can go see their kid and a group of other children totally mess up all your favorite Christmas songs, singing them off key, getting the words wrong, doing new politically correct versions.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that gets fun.
That shit.
And it's not just the school assemblies. It's graduations. It's all kind of award stuff.
Yeah, basketball games.
Basketball games. There's so many things you have to do for the kids just to be there. Your son, you were talking about earlier. Mace is in one, yeah.
Yeah. So I never really did performances as a kid. I'm not getting on stage for nobody. But out here they're very family oriented in Florida, and so the kindergarten class is throwing together some stuff. So my wife was like, "Hey, Mason has a show coming up. Make sure you're there." And of course, I'm gonna be there. Gotta be there. The excitement on his face when he sees me being there and all that stuff, I'm cool with that. But I'm just thinking I'm going and he's gonna be on some, like you said, sitting there messing up, not knowing the words. So before I got here, like I said, we all sick in the house, and I was like, make sure Mason bathes before you leave. Of course, I'm in there. He sings in the shower and shit. So he's like, "Oh, Daddy, I have a show." I was like, oh yeah, what you singing? He's like, we singing Frosty's a Snowman and some snowflake shit. So he starts singing Frosty's a Snowman and he's hitting all the words. And I was like, oh, you've really been practicing. Like, you're not about to go up there and just be a little dumbass. Cool. I'll take that. So I'm excited for it, to see him do it. My youngest daughter, she was just in the Christmas parade that was up and down the street the other day.
Okay.
She does choir and band and all this other stuff. So I'm glad she's doing that things. Like I said, I was not one to be in all that. So I'm cool with going to those performances. Last year or 2 years ago, I think it was last year, bro. She was in choir, and these little kids were singing. What's that fucking Katy Perry song? "Eye of the Tiger."
Oh, Hood Rat, Hoochie Mama. Okay, that's not a Katy Perry song.
It's not a Katy Perry song, but she says it in the song.
Oh, okay.
Roar.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay,
they were
I
singing
got you.
Roar.
I thought
And
you were
we
like,
had
I
to
thought
hit-
she covered Eye of the Tiger. I'm like, hold up.
No.
Hold up.
I wouldn't disrespect. But they were singing Raw, and I had to hear that song every Saturday for about 3 to 4 months. I hate that song. It's ruined. I never liked it in the beginning, but goddamn it, I had to listen to that shit every goddamn weekend. And she plays her drums, which I'm cool with. Man, it's a lot because you gotta either take time off work, gotta go early, gotta come out early, give up your Saturdays, which is cool. Those are my kids. I'm cool with that. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't like any of it. It's funny, we're talking about, the kid, there's always that one kid that totally messes up the words and totally like doesn't know where to stand, is picking up his nose on stage. And it's always cool. What I like to do is I like to go out there, I like to find the kid, and then I like to look for his parents. Because you always know who the parents are, because they're the ones that take their phone down. Yeah. They're the ones that stop recording. They're like, I'm like, he's yours.
That's your mistake.
Like I've never understood, like, okay, with graduations. I mean, I get high school graduation, obviously, college graduation, obviously. I remember I had to go to my son. I had to buy my son a cap and gown when he was 4, because he was graduating pre-K. What?
Man, that's listen.
Bullshit. Listen, no, that is nothing. All that means is that now, all that means
nothing.
is that you are no longer having nap time in school. That is all leaving pre-K
It's a
means.
huge deal.
It is not. It is nothing.
I want
Listen,
nap time right now.
Listen, I remember getting into a fight with my ex-wife because I didn't want to go to this pre-K graduation. And it's not that I didn't want to go see my son. I didn't want to take my son. I was like, why are we taking him? Why are we wasting our time driving to the other side of Miami just so we could go out there, watch all these kids walk across the stage, getting a bunch of meaningless pieces of paper that don't really mean anything, and then watch some one kid who didn't do shit all year long get the best helper award because that's the only thing they could find to give him. Because that's all the best helper is. It's that one kid who couldn't do shit. Yeah. And I lost that argument, so we're sitting in the crowd watching my son get the best helper award. I had to take my phone down. I had to stop recording because he messed up all the words in the damn song.
That's so funny.
I don't understand why these are things. I mean, I'm happy to go and, the kids have a good time with it, obviously. Like right now, my stepdaughter, she's practicing. We like I said, we were driving around yesterday looking at Christmas lights, and she wanted to listen to, I think it was Jingle Bell Rock and You Better Watch Out. Or Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That's the name of the song. And she was hitting all the words in the back. And at one point, I'm impressed. I'm like, oh, she's getting all the words. And at the other one, I'm like, it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
No, I mean, well, you gotta give him that little encouragement. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I mean, I give her the encouragement, but in my head, this is in my head. See, this is the thing. I love my kids. I love everything that they do, and I'm happy for them, and I will always root for them. But I mean, as you got to be real too. Like, it's like, oh, it's a big, like the pre-K graduation. That's a big deal. No, it's not. No, that's. No, it's not. I mean, I tell him, I'm so proud of you, little man. In my head, like, you ain't do shit. Like, starting next year, you have snack time and not nap time. Like, that's all that's happening here. Yeah. Like in my head, she's like, oh, she got all the words right. No shit, it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Like, that's like I haven't heard that song in 15 years, and I could probably still get all the words right. True. You know what I mean? Like, true. The best thing that came out of driving around and listening to Christmas music was we got to hear Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as interpreted by DMX.
Oh, you got that one?
It's on Spotify. It's on the Spotify Christmas Classics playlist.
Christmas Classics? It is.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
So dead ass with it.
Oh, man, it was fucking great.
I loved it. That
now,
shit's crazy.
if you give me a bunch of kids doing DMX's version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at a school recital, I am all about that life.
Only in New York. They turn the lights off. Kids come back with Tim's on. and a fucking, what's that shit? The singlet? The fucking, the overalls.
The jumper. Yeah.
The jumper. They come back with the jumper with one of them fucking hanging off. Hey, yo! Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That shit is hilarious. But I'm excited about it.
How do you know that the Santa Claus you're looking at is the New York Macy's Santa Claus?
Oh,
because he's wearing Timberland boots. You got a whole bunch of mall Santas. That one, he's the New York Macy's. Why? Because he's wearing Timbs.
What you want, son? All right, I got you. Be next.
Yeah. Yo, my girl. I just told my girl she had no idea. Santa Claus is an elf.
What? What are you
Santa
doing?
Claus is an elf. There's no way I'm the only one who knows this.
Okay. Explain.
Santa Claus is the king elf.
He's the king of the elves.
He's the king of the elves.
He ain't old Saint Nick.
I mean, look, okay, and we're talking about like Santa Claus, like the Santa Claus North Pole Santa Claus. We're not talking about like Saint Nick and the religious mythology. I'm just talking about like the up north, working in Santa's workshop and all the elves. I mean, he's not a pedophile. These aren't kids in some like weird like human trafficking type of thing. Wow. Like he is the king elf, and the rest of the elves are there to do his bidding. His bidding is making toys for all these kids that are stuck in some human trafficking exchange. To give them hope that maybe one day mommy and daddy will find them. Yeah, that got dark.
It did. It came and then it went, and then I was like, all right.
But it's a real Santa because he's wearing Timbs.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. No, man. So yeah, that's coming up. I got his performance. My daughter had her performances already. I think she's done. Maybe some more. I hope not. And then my daughter, my eldest, is in basketball. She actually had a game today. They lost by 1 point. I know that hurt.
Oof.
I know that hurt. Oof. But they've been rocking. They beat this other team 70-7.
Wow.
I was like, God, why?
At what point does a mercy rule come into effect?
Not never. Put their ass in a body bag. God damn it. I took
70 to 7.
I woke up at 8 o'clock on Saturday all summer. Nigga, you better beat these teams by 70 goddamn points. Shit. So, yeah, I got a chance to go to one of her games. That's why I first heard Gucci Gang for the first time.
I'm done.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Yeah.
I can't.
I'm never going to let you live that shit down.
I apologize on behalf of to the world of hip hop, on behalf of the city of Miami. I apologize for the nonsense that has been coming out of there for the last couple of years. Pitbull was marginally acceptable for some people, and then he just went off and Mr. 305. Stop it! You stop it right now, Armando. We're done.
Armando, the first name basis,
and then Stitches. I like cocaine. Like we used to say, I like doing like no. Just stop. You a punk. We all knew you were a punk.
If you listen to the words of Gucci Gang, first of all, he's like 16 years old, and he has a girl that loves to do cocaine.
You know what? As a Colombian from Miami, there's only so many stereotypes you're allowed to live up to.
He is doing all of them.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You couldn't be the kid from Miami that, you know.
He also claims to have graduated Harvard.
He's 17.
Exactly.
You know why? Because his dumb ass doesn't know what Harvard is. Oh yeah, I graduated Harvard. That's like when I was in kindergarten and I told this girl Amy in my class that I was the Karate Kid because I wanted her to like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
And then you had to prove it because you had to do the crane kick.
Crane kick.
To prove it. Like, yeah, look, I can do this. Waka!
Jesus, I remember that shit. I still do that. It hurts my knees now.
Yeah, because you old.
Yeah. Not as old as you. Calm down there, Grandpa.
Hey, listen.
Simmer down. Remember your pressure.
I just fuck you, man. I just started making old man creaks and noises when I wake up out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not fun. Not fun
it's
at all.
not.
Yeah, man. These performances coming up. I'm excited about it. Again, it's with my son. I brought him here to the Pop Song Studios at one point because me and Marcelo are working on some shit, and he's listening to the beat, and I can see him like it's weird. I don't even know how to explain, but I can see him like nodding his head and like thinking of what he's gonna say. I was like, boy, because I be catching him trying to like, I don't want to say rap, but he be like making up his own stuff.
Yeah,
like all the time. And like if you do a beat, he'll walk around the house and go with you on the beat. It's super weird.
Yeah,
like I'm not saying at all that he's gonna be that type, but it's dope to me that he pays attention to that type of stuff.
Right.
Like it's pretty cool. Like he has his own little playlist of some good music and some not so good music that he listens to. But overall, he from he was a kid loves music. So I'm excited that he wants to do this little. I'm pretty sure he's forced to, but he's actually with it, memorizing the words because it's another song. It's not. I play a bunch of Christmas music from November 1st. The second song that he's singing is some. Yeah, no, shut your mouth. The second song is some snowflake song that I've never heard, and he's like singing it. Like, oh.
Man, you know when you started saying snowflake song, I went in a bad place for that. I'm like, you should stop calling people snowflake. That's not nice. Oh, you mean it's a song about a snowflake?
Yes.
Okay.
Christmas time.
Okay. Yeah, like an actual falling snowflake.
Yeah, the ones in New York.
I was like, man, you need the ones in New York isn't helping you. Like,
No.
yeah. See that now you're just making a bunch of stereotypes.
Back.
Everybody in the West Village is mad at us right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, the McDougal Street is rioting right now. Oh man, but yeah, guys, hit us up. Let us know what's the funniest. What is the best story you have at a school assembly? What is the one thing that you remember seeing that whether it was your own assembly or something that your kid is doing? Hit us up. Tell us a story. Let us know about it. Hit us up on Facebook at Pops On. You hit us up on Twitter. No Dad Jokes with the Z. We're working on it. I think we might. Well, I think we were just giving in at this point. Yeah.
Bob. First of all, Bob ain't even hit us back.
No,
he ain't even hit us back.
No, because he hasn't been on Twitter in years.
God damn it, man.
But what can people call us, Raul?
321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail. We're not picking up. Let's just get that out the way. Soon, maybe, we'll do a whole thing where you call in live and whatever, but leave a message. I promise you it's us. And whatever you leave, just know that it's going to get played.
Yes, absolutely. In its entirety.
Yeah.
More than likely. But yeah, with that said, guys, we're gonna get out of here this week. We got a lot of planning, a lot of shopping to do. Look out, we might have a little gift coming out to you guys for Christmas because we appreciate the hell out of you. You guys have been good to us. Yes. Don't forget to go rate and review us on Facebook, rate and review us on iTunes. Any way you can leave some kind of a rating and some kind of review, please do it. Let us know and be honest with it. We love 5 stars, but we want to know if you think that there's something we can do better. Let us know. Yes, by no means are we geniuses
at all.
So please do that. You guys have a great rest of the week. On behalf of everyone here at Pops On, I'm Jay Alvarez.
I'm Raul.
And as always on the production table, we got myself from Ghost Academy. We'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good one. Ho, 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 everybody.
Ho, 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 everybody. And please, no dad jokes. Peace.
Don't forget, spoil kids, not movies.
Thank you for listening to Pops On. Email us any questions and your best dad jokes at nodadjokes@gmail.com. For more content, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/nodadjokes. Follow us on Instagram at nodadjokes and Twitter at nodadjokes with a Z.
Yeah, we tried to get no dad jokes within us, but apparently some thing that got out of hand wanted to take it and then not post anything for 2 years on Twitter because, hey, look at me, I'll get this now and maybe at some point I'll actually figure out how to use Twitter because it's not like I don't have anything else to do with my goddamn life. I'm just gonna these guys instead.
Whoa.
But
Hey, family show, man. Whoa, family.
I bet you his mother's a fucking hoe.